Hey everybody, Gareth Hughes here with the Alberta RE Real Estate Team and Real Broker. Today we're going to talk about supply and demand. Of course, as realtors, we get asked this question all the time. What is the market doing? What's the temperature of the market? Is it a buyer's market or a seller's market? And really, all it comes down to is supply and demand. Now, the Real Estate Board every month puts out statistics for every neighborhood, every district, and every type of property within those areas. And one of the statistics that comes out is called months of supply. And this is the easiest way for us to determine what is the supply versus the demand. The way they figure this out is you can take any neighborhood and you can have your realtor do this for you at any given time as well. What are the total number of active and pending listings on the market divided by how many properties had sold in the last 30 days. So say, for example, you had like a neighborhood like Wildwood right now has about 30 properties on the market. If 10 sold in the last 30 days, we would then have 3 months of supply. In Calgary, we want, generally speaking, about 3 to 4 months of supply to have what we call a balanced market. That's where it's about as stress-free as possible for both buyers and sellers. Now, what do we do with this information? If you're a seller and you find yourself in a seller's market, so say, for example, 1.5, maybe 2 months of inventory, you can be reasonably comfortable pricing your property at the top of whatever the range is you and your realtor decide is appropriate. Now, if you're a seller and you find yourself in more of a buyer's market, then you have to be a little bit more careful with your pricing. You want to price it at the bottom end of the appropriate range. That way you make sure that you're as relevant as possible for as long as possible with the buyers that are out there and actively looking. If you're a buyer and you find yourself in a seller's market, you can be reasonably comfortable getting quite aggressive with your offers, offering at the top end of the appropriate range or even slightly above, knowing that the market's going to catch up fairly soon. And if you find yourself as a buyer in a buyer's market, then you can often have a little bit of wiggle room. You have to be very careful with what you offer, understanding that the market most likely is trending downward. You don't want to find yourself in a few weeks' time in a situation where you regret the decisions that you made. My name's Gareth Hughes, helping you make your best decisions from a place of clarity, confidence, and calm.